Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. Today we are going to be diving in deep to the artist Ace Rouse. Ace Rouse has 4 projects under his belt, but one of them I've been asked not to listen to. Imagine it's like the demo tracks for an artist or something. You can go and have a listen to it. It will give you a bit of an idea of where this artist came from. But for me today, I'm going to be concerned with 3 projects. Theory Volume 1, Theory Volume 2 and Ikigai are the 3 albums we'll be looking at today. Let's start first of all with Theory Volume 1. Theory Volume 1 kicks off with a great song called All Mine, which I really like the repetition on, and it had a really good energy, a great way to introduce an artist.
Oh yeah, all mine, oh yeah, all mine, oh yeah,
Residue is probably my favourite on the album. It has great flow, great energy, and I have to say, all the lyrics seem to be like they're a drum machine, like they're hitting the marks every time.
never the same, they never knew. I got to change the level 2. I had to clean up the residue. All the young niggas residual.
All My Own is a quick track, but I tell you what, those lyrics, they hit every time right on beat.
I'ma just leave that shit prone. Let me just stay to myself. Let me just work on myself. Till I grab me on my shelf. Stay learning from my L's.
No Sleep has some of my favourite samples and loops on the album, and it hits.
Nobody hear you, nobody care, nobody hear you, nobody care, nobody hear you, nobody greater.
The sampling continues to impress with a song called Ghost, and it has a Star Wars reference.
Where you been at? I'm with the Force. Call me a Jedi. It was a joke. Bitch, I ain't Dave. Don't have to laugh.
After this point, the production really ramps up. Ace Rouse left 3 years between Theory Volume 1 and Theory Volume 2, and you can tell how much of an improvement there has been. Ace spent time learning the bass guitar, the electric guitar, and it's definitely a project to be really proud of. It kicks off with a song called Out the Way, which has really good choppy samples in it, lovely harmonies. The production has improved upon on the last album. The last album didn't have bad production, but the production is just so much better on this one.
I've been out the way, I've been out the way. I've been out the
Where you been, huh? Waiting so long for another song.
I've been out the way.
Realize has a lovely bass line and great Middle Eastern hook.
Bars off my chest, it's like I'm bench pressing on my thoughts and my stress. You're like Marcus, you a mess. No, I'm hard to be the best.
Fly is just so gorgeous and calm. It's great to listen to.
Don't wanna run it high, I just wanna fly. Don't wanna run it high, I just wanna fly.
One Take is one of my favourites on the album. At 1 minute 25, it is a bit short. I wish it had lasted longer. It felt a bit interlude-y, but it is good.
Still empty, the smile looking, real Fenty and made up, and everybody wanna know plenty. Just know that.
Nothing to Say was a bit repetitive and a bit of a non-mover for me. I kind of wish there was more going on, more ideas were being thrown into the mix. It followed a bit of a standard formula. Things picked up though with the song Recollection. It's definitely more focused and more serious at this point.
Messy tree, I cannot help but question the direction I am stepping. See, I done crossed to a 7 seas, never forget my blessings.
The serious topics are being done again, and I really like that the lyrics that Ace Rouse comes up with aren't your stereotypical lyrics of the genre. He's definitely in a league of his own here. The album is back on track from this point on. The song I See You, this is where I think Ace Rouse is at his best. I felt I needed more songs like this on the album. We've got really nice acoustic sound. We've got really nice singing. And in the first half of the project, there wasn't really too much singing other than on the first track.
I breathe through a hole in my heart.
The second half of this project definitely shows that half and half mixture between rapping and singing, which makes those songs feel and come alive. What Can I Say has the best production in terms of sound. There's great singing again. It could have done with a combination of the singing and rapping, but the singing is very good here.
I wanna run away. What can I say?
The album definitely becomes more interesting and experimental towards the end. There's definitely a bit more pushing the boat out, like with the track No More.
How much more I could take.
We then move on to an album that was released mid-February this year in 2024 called Ikigai. Ikigai becomes more of a relaxed lounge jazz kind of feel, and you can tell that bass and guitar has definitely been something that has been worked on and improved throughout this artist's career. It starts with a really dreamy song called Away.
I'm beginning a new life, but as I walk this path, I begin to ponder my ending. See it.
Then it moves on to a song called Feeling You, which has a really bombastic sound. The production is great. The song has a nice hook with a tired style singing, a bit like mumble rapping, but mumble singing. Out Here has a great 80s feel to it with a lovely bass line and synth. It does take a while to kick in, but then there's some serious lines and, lovely lyrical content there.
I'm in the place where we take off like rockets. This is a plane that I am not stopping. Bitch, I am hippie, no need for no hopping. Welcome, this is a spot where you don't pay lodging.
I do love that Ace talks about things that aren't stereotypical of the genre. But that being said, Ace doesn't really have a genre to pin him down, so I can't really say that. Come Up is one of my favourites on the album. Again, a bit short, a bit interlude-y, and this becomes a theme throughout Ace Rouse's projects. Some of the songs are a bit short, almost feel like they were throwaway ideas that were never really developed and could have gone further.
I'm waiting on a come up.
And we're kind of followed straight after with another interlude song called Melody, so it's a bit weird to have those two together. Running Out felt a bit stilted and slow and sluggish, and it was at this point in the album where things started to fall into place into this kind of pit of slow lounge jazzy songs. There wasn't enough like upbeat songs to break from the slow and low songs. Warmer had beautiful harmonies, and the singing and the harmonies have improved so much. He just knows what he's doing. The bass lines and guitar licks on this song go.
The borders weighing you down. I was trying to show you could feel warmer.
When we get to the song Skipping on Me and No Denim, this is where we do get some stereotypical lyrical styles that happen a lot in lounge jazz, usually about a lover and, those kind of like warm sounds, those love-making sounds. By the time we get to the last track, Get Lost, suddenly we've got a really energetic sound. And I feel like Get Lost could have been maybe in the middle of the album, in between the softer songs, to kind of liven the mood a bit before bringing it back down again.
I do not know why I'm stumbling. Can you hear me while I'm mumbling? I am not drunk, I'm just running it.
So overall, after having listened to Ace Rouse's projects, I would recommend starting with Theory Volume 2. There's a nice mixture between the lovely sample kind of sounds that you had in Theory Volume 1, but with better production. And you've got great singing and harmonies coming into the fore. It's definitely an album to be proud of, and Theory Volume 2 is where I'd recommend starting. Ikigai is great as well. I enjoyed listening to all the different experimental things that were going on. It didn't quite hit the mark for me because it was quite a quiet and calm album, but I can definitely recommend Ikigai as one of the albums to start off listening to Ace Rouse with. So if you liked any of these sounds, don't just listen to these snippets. Go and add these to your streaming services. I've linked them in the description down below. Do let me know in the comments what you think and where you'd like to start listening to Ace Rouse. And remember guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on this video. Consider joining the membership club, and remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, join the members club. You get like perks and stuff, and it's fun. So yeah, go on my channel and click on the member bit or the join page or something. It doesn't work on iPhone for some reason, I don't know. Bye.